What is up guys, today I want to talk about the Sideshop, which is the new feature in the 2020 Battle Pass, and I made a video previously about it and it got a lot of dislikes, and I think they were pretty justified because of how rushed my video was. So this time I did a bit more research and I will go into the detail on how you can get a lot of value from the Sideshop. So right now, as the side shop is, I think there are like two pathways you can take. Either you go for the red gems or you go for the blue gems. So if you're going for red gems, I think the best choice for you is to go for tier 2 and tier 3 heroes. Tier 1 on the other hand is not that good because like it gives you way less gems and the rewards start from like the lowest reward starts from 75 red gems. So I think tier 1 is out of the question. You can still do it for the achievement, but I think it's like it's not worth it. So if you're going for the red gems, I mean, of course people are going for the red gems because you know the consumable drop for 75 gem is very good, because if you can of course you're gambling, but if you can get like the portals, you can get a lot of values out of the portal as well if you go focus on red gems only. Right now, from my understanding, I think there are ways you can get the value out of the side shop. The first one is only going for the red gems. So to only go for the red gem, you'll only have to go for tier 2 and tier 3 heroes. I mean, tier 3 heroes, and get them to level 3 and then sell them on the side shop. That way you can like get a lot of red gems. And I think for the red gems you would only go for the consumable bundles, because in this you can get like 5 portals, and in portals I've seen a lot of people getting immortal treasures, maybe some levels, and a lot of like maybe some levels and even like good stuff, to be honest. So you can go for the consumable bundle if you're going for the red gems, and this is the only thing value out of the red gems in my case. Or you could go for the blue gems. For the blue gems you'll have to only go for tier 4 and tier 5 heroes, because like you cannot get blue gems otherwise, as you can see here. So as you can see here, like you see tier 4 level 3 gives like 1 blue gem, and tier 5 level 3 gives 3 blue gems. So either you can go for the red or you can go for the blue. In my case I'm only going for the blue gems because I think consumable bundle, I have a bad luck with, I have always have a bad luck with battle pass. Even in like 2017 I went up to level 750 and I never got an ultra rare. In 2018 I got to level 190, I never got a rare. I opened like 30 to 40 treasures, but I never got a rare. And even in this year's battle pass you can see that I've opened around like 10 immortal treasure once, and I have not gotten any rare. Look at this. Like my job is like one into 8.5, but I still haven't got a rare. That's how unlucky I am. So I think I'm just going for the blue gems because I don't want to risk the portals, because I know I'll not get good drops in them. So I'm going for the immortal treasure ones. Like of course I'm going for this. I'm not going for the arcana, because to get an arcana, a Reddit user came up with like a formula, and that formula said that in order to get an arcana you'll have to have around 5200 side shop coins, and that means 52 immortals you have to recycle, or maybe do a lot of guild missions. So it becomes pretty hard. So right now what I'm aiming for is the immortal treasure ones only. I mean immortal treasures, to be honest. So you can also go for the trust of benefactors. They're also good and could be sold later on. If you're aiming for like the blue gems, you can also go for the trust of the benefactor. For arcana you'll at least have to have like 400 to 500 level and around 52 immortals to recycle if you want to have an arcana. And that is if you get the drop the way it's supposed to give, like according to the percentage, and you're not unlucky like me, of course, because I'm the most unluckiest person when it comes to the battle pass and also the treasure openings. So that being said, all you have to do is either go for the tier 4s or go for the tier 5s if you're looking for the blue gem. And if you're looking for the portals, like the red gems, of course you can go for the consumable bundle. This is like the only value thing out of all these three. So you can go for the consumable bundles. I think you might get an immortal treasure, the real life blessing token. it's trash. Real life blessing is just trash, but I think you can still go for it. It's better than like going for the other drops, which are these careers and sets and treasures. They're just bad. Just don't go for them. If you're going for the red gems, do not go for these. Only go for these and just focus on getting something out of the portal. And if you're lucky enough, I think you can get this uh, emblem as well. I think it goes for like $1,200, so it's way better than like, I mean, if you got it, you can go to level 675 or even 1000 pretty easily. Okay, the one thing also I want to talk about is the bench space. So I think this is the main reason I got so many dislikes in my previous videos, because I never spoke about the bench space. So you have to be very careful about your bench space. So if you're going for the red gems or you're going for the blue gems, you'll only have to go for the one type. So in like the red gems, I think you can go for the both to tier 3 and tier 2 heroes, because their drop rate is pretty high, so you're bound to get all of them, and your bench space probably will not run out, and you'll get a level 3 pretty soon. But with tier 4 and tier 5, you have to be pretty careful about the bench space. As you can see right now, I'm going for only purples, which is tier 4, because I don't want to risk it. Because if I go for the tier 4 and tier 5s at the same time, I will not be able to I'll run out of the bench space, and I actually did. That's why you don't see tier 5s in my inventory anymore, because I sold them. My bench space was running out, and I didn't have anything like no bench space left. I even have an extra bench space from the guild mission, but I didn't have any left. So since the drop rate is very rare, so you have to either go with the tier 4s or go with the tier 5. So if your battle pass level is above 500, I think you can safely go for tier 5s, but if it's below there, you can only go for the tier 4s, and you'll still get a lot of blue gems out of tier 4s as well. It's not like you won't, but it's a slow progress, that's for sure. Slow progress. So if you can like bear it, I think you should only go for one of these types. Or if you're very lucky, you could I think get like good drops, and you could go for both tier 4s and tier 5s, but I'd suggest only go for one type, as to be extra careful.